Hey, real quick before this video starts, I wanted to kind of introduce it a little bit because it's been a while since I've been on YouTube. Back in October, my wife and I took a trip down to North Carolina just for seeing friends and just for fun. Yeah, my first time doing kind of long form documentary style vlogging and stuff, and it turns out it's a ton of work. So shout out to everybody that does that for a living. But I tried to put together a cohesive story for you to enjoy and just kind of come along on the journey with us. So without further ado, here's that video. But yeah, hope you enjoy. Hit the like button if you do, and subscribe if you haven't already. Well, it is the first day of vacation. Yeah, just kind of like taking it easy. It's kind of a nice change of pace. So in terms of what the trip is actually going to look like, we are leaving today at noon. We're going to drive down to Nashville, which, who doesn't love Nashville? If you don't, you're wrong. Yeah, so we'll stay in Nashville tonight. We'll get there fairly late, so not going to do a whole lot of sightseeing or anything there. And then we'll get up the next morning and drive the rest of the way. Nashville is like right at the 6.5 hour mark, and total we're looking almost 12 hours for our trip to Morganton, North Carolina. It's a couple hours away from Asheville. I don't think I'm alone though in the idea that vacation is work. A lot of people come back from vacation more tired than when they left. And so, yeah, we're trying to push against that and challenge that. And so that's why we're splitting the trip up both ways. On the way back, we will stop in Nashville again and actually spend some time, doing touristy things, whatever we can do, distanced, masked, and all that kind of stuff. There she is, my travel buddy. Try to pack relatively light, all of my ready to go, like, stuff. Got the drone in here, extra lenses, and then all of my charging cables and stuff are in a different bag. It's a quick trip. Get some beverages. Got our ninja outfits on. Let's do this. Been sitting here somewhere in Kentucky for, I don't know, at least 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Yeah. The car is in park. We are not moving at all. We're about 90 miles away from Nashville. So it's awesome. Can't really see. Let's take this off. Oh, hey, how's it going? Yeah. So just thought I would document this so you can feel how boring it is. All right. Well, so we actually ended up getting to the hotel last night at about 10:30. Our trip ended up being, I guess, 2.5 hours later. No, an hour and a half later. There's a time change. So yeah, got to the hotel and pretty much went straight to bed. But today is when the trip is going to start to like get more beautiful. We didn't document anything before the getting stuck in traffic because we drove through Illinois. I mean, what is there to film there? Look, that lamp is just as interesting. You know what? That lamp is more interesting. Look at how modern it is. So we're in Nashville right now, in a swanky hotel, because that's how we travel, you know, only the best hot wire deals that you can find. So one of the things that we were really adamant about when we started planning this trip was that we wanted to be intentional and present and slow down and take the time to enjoy the trip and not be so fixated on like getting off the road. And so yeah, I've just been on a lot of trips where I pass something really beautiful and I think, man, someday I'm gonna take a trip and it's just gonna be for photos and, you know, maybe cinematic footage or whatever. And then time just flies by. And so you end up getting to a point in your life and realizing like, oh, when is that ever gonna happen? When is that sometime gonna happen? And so we really wanted to truly enjoy like the trip. It just so happens that the Google took us on this alternative route. It said that it was a faster route. And it ended up taking us through these like little towns and stuff. And so I guess you could say that's an adventure.
Rachel, you don't want cider, right? Okay.
Donut, dude. Is it tasty?
You make me nervous. You like that booger in there? Give it to me.
Check, check, check. Yeah. We got to North Carolina around 8 p.m. Got to hang out with our friends for a little bit and then went to our other friend's house where we're staying. And today we've been kind of taking it easy. Went to an apple orchard this morning. It was really hot and I dressed incorrectly. And now we decided to do a little bit of adventuring on our own, and we're out here at McGilligan's Falls. And it's beautiful. And I'm not going to make this mistake I made this morning and ask permission. I'm just going to fly my drone because it's really pretty here. and it's already going by fast. It's already feeling like it's flying by. And whatever this channel is, I don't know. But I do know that there has to be some sort of meaning or purpose to these videos. That's more than just telling a story. And I think it's just sharing, I don't know, I guess things that help me and maybe they'll help others. So it's not necessarily like, hey, this is what you should value in life. But the more I find myself valuing these things, the better I feel, I guess, is the way I would put it. And I'm out here and I'm thinking about profound things I could say about taking risks and living in the moment and getting the shot, and those are all inspiring things, and some of those things are true. But when I'm thinking about this trip so far and what has been the most life-giving aspect, and it's been community, it's been seeing people we love that we haven't seen in a really long time. And so I think that's the takeaway thought for today. Your profound thought from me that I know you were waiting for is, if you have good community in your life, you already have like the most valuable thing. And so, yeah, I guess get rid of the FOMO, get rid of like thinking that you're missing out on something great. And if you don't have community, let's be community. Talk to me. Like, seek that out before you seek material possession or, I don't know, likes on YouTube or Instagram.
As the light leaves your eyes, hold on to your dream. Oh, I know you wanna scream. Since the day you're born, you're just a flower on your own, waiting for the sun to blossom, hoping to break through the storm. There's gotta be a brighter day.
Well, it's already our second to last day here. Today we've got like the fun adventure activities going on. We are going to, right now we're at the farmer's market. Gonna drink some delicious coffee. And then I think this afternoon we're gonna hike and see some more beautiful mountains and such. So, but just like I said yesterday, the best part of this trip easily has just been seeing friends that we miss and love so dearly. So, you know, looking forward to hugs again when those become a thing. Fairly easy hike up to Jonas Ridge, and this is the Linville Gorge. I flew my drone once. I'm gonna probably fly it again here in a second. And it was extremely anxiety inducing, but it's really beautiful. I haven't seen something this amazing probably since February when we were in Hawaii. So I'll put a link to that video in the description below. I'm just kidding. I don't have that video made yet, but that's what YouTubers say. So.